In this video, I'm talking about signal words. What are signal words? Signal words are found on pesticide product labels, and they describe the acute, short-term toxicity of the formulated pesticide product. The signal word can be either danger, warning, or caution. Products with the danger signal word are the most toxic. Products with the signal word caution are lower in toxicity. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency requires a signal word on most pesticide product labels. They also require it to be printed on the front panel in all capital letters to make it easy for users to find. The only pesticide products that are not required to display a signal word are those that fall into the lowest toxicity category by all routes of exposure, those being oral, dermal, inhalation, and other effects like eye and skin irritation. This PDF file can be found on the internet, and I will link it in the description. It was created as a collaboration between the Oregon State University and the National Pesticide Information Center. I find this a very passionate topic. If people are going to use pesticides effectively, efficiently, if they're going to use them most of all safely, then they need to understand these signal words. They need to understand them for their own benefit and also for the benefits of others. Down below we have a rubric entitled the Toxicity category. We have on the top high toxicity, moderate toxicity, low toxicity, and very low toxicity. On the top we have high toxicity, which are danger and danger poison, category 1, moderate toxicity, warning, category 2, low toxicity, caution, category 3, very low toxicity, optional signal word of caution, category 4. I'm not going to verbalize every single part of this rubric, but I did want to go over the category 1 and category 4 pesticide descriptions to show the vast difference between the two. For a very low toxicity pesticide, a category 4, it needs to have an acute oral LD50 greater than 5,000 milligrams per kilogram. That is 5 grams per kilogram. An adult human male is an average of 62 kilograms, more or less. Americans are 80 kilograms, more or less. And that would be about 5 grams per 62 kilograms. If we're using the world average, that would equal to having to consume about 11 to 12 pounds of product. As for the category 1, acute oral LD50 is up to and including 50 milligrams per kilogram. There are 1,000 milligrams in 1 gram. This means that 50 milligrams is 1/20th of 1 gram. With a little bit of math, we can figure out that 50 milligrams per kilogram for an average male human of 62 kilograms would mean 3.1 grams for acute oral toxicity. I also want to illustrate very clearly that in regards to the category 1 pesticides especially, that if they are highly toxic if eaten, absorbed through the skin, or inhaled, they must also have the moniker poison attached to them. This is not just danger, but danger poison. Moving on, for a category 4 pesticide, the inhalation, LC50, should be greater than 2 milligrams per liter. For a category 1, up to and including 0.05 milligrams per liter. As for the dermal LD50 of a category 4 pesticide, greater than 5,000 milligrams per kilogram need to be exposed. Similar to the acute oral toxicity, that is about 11 to 12 pounds for an adult human male of 62 kilograms. As for a category 1, up to and including 200 milligrams per kilogram would be lethal for the dermal toxicity. To put that again in perspective, that would be 1/5 of a gram per kilogram. To put that into perspective, that's about 12.4 grams, or a little bit less than 1 ounce of product. Category 4 primary eye irritation description reads, minimal effects clearing in less than 24 hours. Primary eye irritation for a category 1 pesticide reads corrosive, that is, irreversible destruction of ocular tissue, or corneal involvement, or irritation persisting for more than 21 days. Stark difference there. For Category 4, effects are minimal and clear up in less than 1 day. For Category 1, effects are severe, irreversible, and last for greater than 2 weeks, up to 3 weeks in fact. For primary skin irritation of a Category 4 pesticide, the description reads, mild or slight irritation at 72 hours, no irritation or erythema. Primary skin irritation for a Category 1 pesticide reads corrosive. That would be tissue destruction into the dermis and or scarring. Irreversible damage. I hope this video has been helpful in illustrating the differences between a Category 1 and a Category 4 pesticide, as well as the importance of signal words in general and why people use them. Signal words are helpful because they are a succinct representation of toxicity for different pesticides and the severity of exposure. I will be putting this information in the description below. If you have any questions regarding signal words or pesticides in general, let me know. Give me a message or a comment. In addition to this kind of information, I also have information regarding treatments for different pests, as well as biocontrol uses, and general musings regarding phytopathology in news and media and other aspects. If that's interesting to you, feel free to check out some of the other videos on my channel, and let me know if you have any subjects you'd like me to talk about in the future.